Hello, welcome to Food Talk TV. I am Mayumi. I'm gonna make actually the roasted squash soup today. I just feel like it's still kind of like today's a nice and warm outside, but I feel like I just want to have a nice and warm soup. Still, when I go outside, it's just a little bit of chilly, so I feel like something warm. So I'm not gonna make like original not like a roasted nutmeg. No, I almost gonna say roasted nutmeg shake. No, it's not a shake. I do love the protein shake. But anyway, so I'm gonna make a roasted nut squash soup. But I think I'm gonna like just like me, like I'm just gonna modify a lot of stuff today. So kind of like fits me what I wanted to have. So let's start making that. Happy Friday, everyone. Everybody tap on the screen. Share with as many as people. We're gonna get going. If you have a question, just please put on the question on there. I'll be able to answer. And oh, hello, Mark. And hello, Barb. Everybody, welcome. And as usual, every time I have to open my memo here. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead to start. Actually, I have the big squash I'm gonna show you, but I think that it's already started a little bit of baking there because it takes a little time, and I can cut it, but I feel like just a little bit, just sometimes it's hard to cut, and so I'm gonna start cooking here. And welcome everybody. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing today? So the garlic is important one, right? So we're gonna start cooking on here. So I'm gonna cut all the cutting stuff here, and let's go back and we can cook it together, and let's see we can adding on more stuff. Let's see what else I'm gonna adding today for those soups. So that's today's kind of like I got this one, so I know it's easy to cut it. So I got this little instead of like original like fresh one. So where's my little pan? Let me adding up all stuff here. So let's start cutting this. Let me see this. Happy Friday, everyone. How's your Valentine's Day? We did a Valentine. What did I make for the Valentine show? I feel like I did some. I even forgot. There's so many good food is coming, so I even forgot which one I made and all the stuff. But I'm gonna make some nice soup, and so I'm gonna use like 1 garlic, 2 garlic. 3. I think I'm gonna use a 4 garlic. Okay, so it's pretty big ones. I'm gonna chop here first. Just I like to take a little bit of edge off. It's just me. So take this one off. Here you go. I am actually heading to Japan next week, so I'm gonna miss you just a couple weeks or something for everyone. But if I have a chance, maybe just follow me, and I might be doing some little live even when I have a chance to eating something, so I can kind of show. But we'll see. So this one I'm just cutting. Yeah, I'm just gonna cook it here. So I'm gonna cook it all things together. So let's put this one, cutting small pieces. So we're gonna do the garlic, and actually we're gonna do onion too. And I do have onion. I just I just found like a little mini onion things. So I just started putting I have my green onion going on my garden. I just got a brand new like red onion going on in my garden. So let's see if I can grow with that. Okay. So this onion, how much onion? We'll see. Sometimes I change my ingredients as we're cooking, and just kind of like you have to feel that when you're cooking to see how much you want to add on. Not cutting on some ingredients, stuff like that. So let me put this one on. So I'm gonna do some little onion here. There you go. And then cutting this. There you go. right here, and that. So everybody had a nice Valentine's Day? Had a good food? Did you cook good food? Okay, there you go. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna blend it anyway, so you don't need to cut it so small pieces. So I'm just gonna cut it, I'm gonna blend it anyway, so I'm gonna cut easier way. I'm gonna blend it later. So, ooh, I just dropped this. So we're gonna cut that. So that's kind of like typical one, right? That's a typical ingredients. And then I'm thinking I want to do something a little more. So I feel like, you know, when I have a butternut squash, roasted butternut squash soup. Yeah, my brain is working like a Japanese English half and a half today. So anyway, so I feel like when I'm eating that soup, I feel like I want to have a mushroom. So, but I don't want to blend into the mushrooms. I'm gonna have a mushroom that kind of separates. I like to I just wanted to eat the mushrooms. So I got mushroom here to add on. This is not a blending, so I'm gonna add in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe a little bit. And watch it. So this one, I'm gonna cook a little separate because I don't want to blend in all the stuff. So I'm gonna cook that. Okay, take that. Take this, and then maybe, yeah, just like slice. That'll be a nice touch too. Because I do love the butternut squash soup, but I just like to have, sometimes I wanna just have a little bit more. And then I also thinking about adding some protein in there, which is kind of like not the typical butternut squash soup, but I do like to adding like little protein, so that way I don't need to have extra protein with this soup. So this gonna be, I'm gonna cooking a little separate. There you go, Mama. Okay, let's put this one in some other different. I'm gonna put this one in a separate container here. So I'm gonna cook this one separate. And then also I'm thinking the garlic is good, but also it's nice to, so many people getting sick or something. Okay, this is good. So I feel like I wanna get some little, not the garlic, the ginger. Oh, hello, Danny Manny Man. Ohayou gozaimasu. Okay, so I'm adding some little ginger. So in the soup, I think that'll be always good. Actually, like I got a gift from the Korean friends, to have like a little ginseng. Have you ever heard of like a ginseng, like with the honey kind of like stuff? And I know Korea is famous for the ginseng, but you know, anytime I look at that one, it's just like, I don't know about that one. So I never try it. And then like this year, because I got a gift with just a little box with the ginseng things with the honey. So anytime I feel like, ooh, did I get something on my throat? And I had just one stick, then I kind of get rid of it. And I felt this is so good. I'm so hooked onto this Korean ginseng power. And I think that is, I don't know if that's a different kind of quality everybody has, or depends on that, or I don't know. But the one I have is really, really good. So this is actually my latest, for the health related, my favorite things is a Korean ginseng. Okay, so I'm gonna cut in this easier way to, okay. So how many, especially when you're getting sick, this ginger is gonna be so awesome, and then a soup will be so good too. It's just easy for your tummy and give you a good nutrient. I mean, give you a good like boost immune system. Basically not the ginseng, but the ginger will get your body temperature a little higher, so this will be good. So this one I'm just gonna blend into the soup. So since I'm gonna blend in anything, I'm gonna blend in stuff, I'm gonna put it here. So I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna cook all together. What else I like to put on here? So hello, happy Friday. How's everybody doing? I'm making some amazing, and where's the squash, right? Like, where's the butternut squash? I know. So I have it. Don't worry. I'm just like a little baking, because sometimes like that biggest, like humongous, that's actually really good for a workout too. When you buy the one butternut squash and you just do like that, I think that's a good workout for women. But anyway, so instead of cutting, then I'm just kind of like cutting the big one, which is I will do. I thought like last time when I make it myself was like put in the oven, and it just completely like roast it. Then it's so easy to peel it and then just put it whole together. So I don't know, I'm just started doing that until I get to the time to cooking, and I'm gonna see if that's even a little bit like softer. But what I like to do is I like adding some protein in the butternut squash soup. Okay, it doesn't quite sink into my head, sorry. My Japanese kicks in my brain this morning, so I just feel like a butternut. I just cut in the nut part, like I think butter squash. Well, anyway, so don't worry about my brain. My English and Japanese confused. Okay, so I feel like the chicken would go with that, like a soup together. So on the bottom, if I have a little bit of chicken, that will be additional protein. So I don't need to look for another protein when I'm having a soup. So I think this is a good idea. So I'm going to just cutting this one. So for now, so we can adding on. Let me get another knife. So that way we can, let me watch a little bit of chicken. How many chicken? There's a 1, there's a 2, maybe 3. Maybe all of this one I have here. Yeah. Okay, so for this piece, it's going to be the bottom of the soup. So I'm just want to cutting like a tiny pieces, not to the big one, like small pieces would be nice. So that's why it's easy to eat with the soup and the protein here. Okay, so I'm gonna put in that protein here. I think it is gonna be awesome. It's good for the lunch, good for dinner too, and nice to frozen all the stuff. And sometimes it's nice to adding a little bit of like fatty parts, because it gets a nice, a little more juicy on this one. So yes, I am excited to heading back to my country, Japan. Anybody been to Japan, or anybody just came back from Japan? Let me know what was your favorite food when you were there. So that's my question. If anybody went to Japan before, what was your favorite food there? I just realized I haven't cooked much Japanese food here on this channel, but I do love Japanese food. Okay, so cutting this. So the two the small pieces, we're gonna all cook together. Sometimes like caramelized bacon, if you can do that, and then put it on top of that, the soup, it's gonna be so good too. Or sometimes I would just almost like adding a little bit of potato in the soup. I'm still thinking about it, but let's just think about it. It's just like additional like kind of mixed with the, because the potato is actually really also good. It's nice too for the winter time. So since it's a little chilly, I think it will be nice to adding that too. Okay, so this chicken we're gonna cook it later. So I'm gonna put it here, and let's move this one now. And let me wash my hands. So I'm thinking, what do you think about? What do you think about the potato and the butternut squash? What do you think about that combo? Do you think it's a good idea? But although I do have lots of butternut squash there, so I think maybe we'll pass the potato because since I want to use up all of that, and I think that's okay. Let's put it back. So instead of just kind of thinking about, I'm adding the potato, which I had it here, but I have so much for butternut squash, so I think it's baking right now. So let's maybe let's not do that. Okay, so the parsley will be nice too at the end. You're gonna put it on top. So let's just making everything now. So when we are ready to eat, everything is ready. So let me have a little bit of things. I'm gonna put it here. So everything is just like all the cutting part is gonna be ready. And then let's see how much parsley. It's good. This Italian parsley or regular parsley, it's nice to have, you know, like, because we don't have a greens on the soup, so it's nice to, oh, smells good too. It has a lot of vitamin C. So when you're adding all that with the fresh, non-cooked one, it'll be nice to add in some, like, vitamin C on the soup. Okay, then you just kind of cut the small pieces, and that'll be your vegetable. That'll be nice green one. Okay, so we'll just leave it this one on the here, and that's a good to go. Okay, there you go. And then sometimes if you feel like, oh, I needed more vegetable, you can just grab like a lemon, which we're gonna try out later. At the end, you just kind of squeeze a lemon on top of the soup with this green one, and it has a lot of vitamin C. So when you have a soup, you can get that, or a lot of vitamin C too. But we also put some ginger. That's gonna be good for you too. The mushroom is gonna be good for kind of cleanse your system. So you want to get rid of a lot of junk in the system. That mushroom is also good fiber sources. So anyway, so I do coaching for like so many nutrition things for many years. So helping people for the weight management, to the health and nutrition, all kind of stuff for the athletes, everything. So I'm just kind of like adding to all the stuff when I'm cooking, all the stuff. So I think, oh, don't let me forget that I need to start cutting my butternut squash. That's kind of like a main things right now. I totally forgot. Let's start cooking. Yeah, but although I can start cooking and I can kind of cutting, because I think by the time butternut squash will be a little bit nicer and softer. So let me just double check to see what's happening there. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. So I think we're gonna wait. Let's wait here. So let's go in here a little bit. We started cooking. I think that'll be good. So let's see. Can you come over here? This is a lot of stuff here. But I want you to come here. So we do two things. One can be making a soup, and the other pan will be started cooking one. So we're gonna be additional one. That will be. So we can put it here for now. Okay. So we'll put this item here. Here. Okay, so let's everybody move over here so we can start cooking. We can start cooking all that other stuff. Okay, so I think this will be good. Let me see. Okay, we still need to be maybe. Okay, so put it this, take this. Okay, here you go. How's your Friday going on? How's your Friday? Are you having a good Friday? You're having a good Friday. Okay, here you go. Hold on. I need to find the right spot for this one. Here, because I want you to see this one, but I want you to see me too. So let's see. There you go. Let me put this one on, and let me put back on this one, and then let me turn on. Here you go. Is it better? That's good? Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna start cooking here. We're gonna start cooking. Okay, did everybody putting on to that? Oh, hello, Katie. Happy. Let's put it on What's a favorite? What is your favorite like winter soup? What's your favorite winter soup? Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna put in on that. Turn it on. We're gonna do turn on both. Yeah, no, let's go one at a time. Let's put this heating up. This first step. We're gonna put some olive oil, a little bit here. Yeah, and then we're gonna put some. We're gonna start cooking. Just wait here. Then we're gonna start a. Actually, we're gonna start both things. We're gonna start two things going on. Something here. Okay. And this one we're gonna cook some chicken here. Okay, so they're both going on at the same time. And so this one, the chicken we cut it here. It's cooking right here. Okay, here you go. Right here. Stuff it here. Okay. There you go. This is done. And for this one, can you see? I think you need to come more closer here so you can see better. There you go. That's better, isn't it? Is that better? Yeah. So okay, let's put in this. We're cooking for the chicken here, and this one I'm gonna put some little onions and all that stuff, garlic. We're just cutting here. Everything's gonna be right there, so you can see. You can kind of see. Okay. Then right now it's cooking. I need one more here. Okay. So cooking. That's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait to have amazing soup. Yes. Can't wait to have amazing soup here. Okay, this one started cooking, but I think I'm already gonna start putting a little bit of pepper here. Let's put a little pepper here too. A little more. A little more here. Okay. And then I'm gonna put some salt. Okay. Put the salt here too. Okay. I think that's good. So we can start cooking. Nice garlic smell with all the onions. So we want to caramelize the onion really good at this one. So maybe the ginger I could have put a little bit later, but since I cut it here all together, so ginger already here. Whatever goes on this pot, I'm gonna blend it at the end so like a nice smooth soup is going to be here. Whatever I'm cooking this side, I don't want to blend in, so I'm going to do a separate. Okay. Some little chicken. There we go. It's going to be nice. Let's see. Good. Kind of going back towards this one. And going back to this side, you don't want to burn it, but you want to caramelize this one. Nice and brown. We want to have a nice and brown here. But I'm going to put a little bit less, a little bit of that. And did I drop this? I'm going to put it back. Okay. It'll be nice too. Let me wash my hands a little bit. Okay, so gonna be nice. Ooh, I can kind of like feel my onion here too. Let me see. This is better. I can feel a little onion here, but I think I'm okay. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Hello Frosty, welcome. Everybody already had their lunch, or everybody going to have a lunch. This is gonna be my lunch. Yeah, this is gonna be my lunch with a nice roasted butternut squash soup. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, smells amazing, absolutely nice. I'm just thinking, what did I make? What did I make it last week? There's so much cooking. So I think I made something good, or I forgot about what did I make. Anybody remember what did I make last week? What did I make last week? Somebody remember. Somebody remember. Okay. Anyway, this is getting good, but I want to cook it down here more. And then the chicken was a nice juicy chicken here. I'm gonna cook it down, make sure everything's cooked. Then I'm gonna take this one out, then I'm gonna cook some mushroom here once I cook everything. And then let me double check my butternut squash. Will be right here. It's getting there. Like outside is a little bit of darker color, so I think by the time I'm cooking here, and hopefully that will get some at least cooking in the oven. So this will be good, and almost like this. You know, just I want to have a little bit of more brown. Okay, did I too much slow down? Let me see. Okay. And then, hot. So it's normally like you don't put the chicken in the soup, right? But I think today I just want to have everything in one, so I don't need to look for the protein. So I'm gonna put this one on the bottom of my soup. I think that'll be nice. So I'm cooking that. I'm cooking that too, and you can see. Can you keep an eye on this? My onion. I know it's a little bit hard to see from your angle, but it's getting there. It's almost there. I think it's getting there. So that's good. So once I started cooking this one, then what I like to do is I'm gonna start putting some chicken broth, or now you don't see me, chicken broth, or yeah, chicken broth or vegetable broth. So I'm gonna add in like a 4 cup. So 1 cup. 2 cups. 3 cups. And 4 cups. Basically just a whole thing. Just a little bit left, yes. I feel like I want to make a double amount, but I guess I just want to keep it simple. So okay, that's pretty much that on the soup here, and then we're gonna add in on here. We're cooking this one. This one, I want to keep just a little bit more, make sure I cook it all the way through. A little bit more. For this one, let's wait till. In the meantime, there's so many ingredients you can put in on this butternut squash soup. So I feel like, always the nutmeg is a good one. It's always like smell the nutmeg, it's smell the soup, and then just like you put the right amount of the things. You know, if you don't know how much, like you can kind of go through a little bit and then mix it. Because some of you don't like nutmeg, some of you like the nutmeg. It depends on like what you're craving for. And then also there's 2 different kind of nutmeg too. You know, like a slightly, I mean same, but it's a different brand. Could have like a different kind of like a little flavors too, so it's nice to have different blend, and then have a cinnamon too. So I'm gonna put the cinnamon here, and I do love cinnamon. So cinnamon and nutmeg together with the garlic flavor is just so good. Okay, it's cooking here. Okay, my chicken is about to ready. So I'm gonna put this chicken in somewhere, and then we're gonna the chicken on this container for now. I think it's ready. Okay. So good. And then we just taste it. Oh, it's so good. So I'm gonna put this one in right here, and we're gonna start cooking for. I'm gonna cooking for the mushroom. So let's get rid of this one right here, and we're going to the mushroom. Use the same pan and adding this mushroom. I'm gonna adding a little bit more, just a little more butter here, and that'll be good. Let me grab some little butter. Okay. So while we're cooking all of that, I'm baking the butternut squash. So I don't need to cut it too small pieces. Put some little butter here. So that'll be a nice butter. Goes right there. Once you start cooking, prepare everything, and it's time to check my. Turn down a little bit here. Get lots of butter here. Already have a nice flavors here with the butter and the mushroom. Although I still like adding a little bit, just a tiny bit for pepper, and a tiny bit of little bit of salt here. There you go. And I'm just gonna add a little secret ingredients. There's a curry powder into here. Kind of like a hidden flavors for all of that. Will be so nice. And as you can see, this whole thing. Well, it smells so good. It's kind of like getting a deeper flavors. And this mushroom with the little nice butter with a little bit of curry powder. And I think that would be adding up so many things. But not just the curry powder. I have one more ingredient I'm going to add in here. Oh, that's nice taste. And then you find one more ingredient would be. Okay, what do you think? One more adding on this one. I'm gonna add in a little cumin here. Little cumin here. It's so good. Okay. So that'll be a satay here. And we're gonna blend this one later, because this one we're just gonna blend here. So this mushroom, normally it doesn't take time with the nice and butter, so you can see like a nice bash. See like amazing this butter, the curry powder with the cumin and the mushroom here. It's just like leave it here because it's already pan is hot, and that's amazing. That's amazing flavor. And this one we're just gonna heating up. Let me turn a little bit of turn down so we can do slow cooking here. Oops. It's a little slow cooking here. There you go. Okay, so now I'm kind of getting prepared. So it's time to check my butternut squash, right? So let's go. I'm cooking already the chicken. Just gonna be on that later. I'm gonna posting that. So okay. So now we're gonna go back. You guys gonna come back here again. You ready to come back? Okay, so we're gonna come back here. Here you go. Oh. Okay, here you go. So now we're gonna make sure that's our main things. We're not making a potato soup. We're not making any kind of other soup. We're making a butternut squash soup. So we need to see that if I really have a butternut squash. Okay, so put it back here. Let me just back in for my device here. Okay, here you go. Okay, that's good. Were you ready? You ready to see my, let me see, this is done. I put some ginger too, so everything is ready. Where's my drink? Where's my drink today? I think I'm missing my drink. Okay, where's my drink? I guess I guess I only have my hot waters. Okay, so let's check. Let's check. You're ready, chef? Okay. And this is actually an easy one. I know some people don't like to. I don't want to like ruin my nice knife for chopping those big squash and you know. So that's why I decide to little baking. So let's see where we at. Then I'm sure we have to maybe cut it too. Where's mine? Okay, so let's go take a look. And normally it's nice to put in like, I don't know how many minutes we've been going on. Wait, it's like a 40, I think at least a 40 minutes. This should be like, should be nice, you know. Yes. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Look at this one, see? Look at this. Look at this big, humongous stuff. And it's hot, so normally want to cool off, and I just kind of like nice to peeling off, so I don't need to just using a knife and cutting. It's nice and yeah, it's really nice. Yes. So but it's super hot, and I want to just start peeling or cutting. So touch. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. So let me just let me take this. So let me just cooling a little bit off. So normally like this cool off, and then it's easy to peel off. And then just chop it, it's so easy, and take the seeds off, and so easy. And then like nice and roasted one here. So, but we gotta get rolling on this show. So I'm going to putting this. I'm gonna put it here. So let me wash little cooler. I just didn't think about that. Okay, so let me cooling off a little bit. So that'll be nice. Oops. I'm just thinking how. But the nice is, see the bottom is like that too. Oh, it's hot, yeah. So I'm going to a little bit of cooling off here. Okay, so at least I can fold it and cut it, right? It's so hot. Yeah, I feel like I can cook really good, yeah. Okay, so I think that's nice. So just put it here. Okay, so this is another way to making some soup like this. Looks like a big humongous sausage or something. What if you have like a nice big sausage? That'd be nice to like chopping. Anyway, this is the butternut squash. So then you can just cut it so nice. See, so smooth. And then like it's so nice. You wanna taste it at this? Let's taste it to see if that's really good. Okay, so nice. So we can use all of the parts. See, like this one bite. Smells good and tastes amazing. It's always nice to just. It's so good. Okay, but I'm gonna make sure. Okay, so then we need to cutting the bottom too. So we're gonna use all of this. And then make sure I don't burning here. It's cooking good. So then it's just even at the edge. See, my knife is nice and I don't need to. See, the back is so soft. And then so you can see that, and then you can cut it in half. Again, normally what I do is I just bake it and leave it on so nice and cool. So I don't need to touch like hot stuff. But right now, like, look at this. Whoa, okay. See? And just take off the peeling off a little bit for that end. Like just this end, all the seed out. There you go. Oh, I need some scoop. Okay, let me put it here. So then, nice and clean. Put it here. Okay. And same under this edge too. See, so easy. I just don't like all the big squash and just like chop it like the big thing. The Japanese kabocha is the same thing too. It's so hard outside. I don't know if we can cut those one. and even just like ruined all the knife. So I just don't like it. So I just decide to, if I bake it and roast it like this, then it's so easy. Easy to do, everything makes easy. Life shouldn't be so hard to do a lot of stuff. Everything should be super easy. Okay, but this part, now next part is gonna be hard because it's hot. And as I mentioned, I normally just cooling off like hour or something, and then I just like touch it. So any suggestion? Yeah, any suggestion? Yes. Well, suggestion number one is I just put in my hand should be cold. But suggestion two will be needed to cut it half, maybe another half, then maybe another half more, right? Kind of chop it up. So it's kind of started cooling off. So I don't need to touch like a big things. And my doggy wanted to go outside. You want to go outside? No, he's hungry. She's hungry. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna put all the nice parts is in here. Okay, so let me, so we can start putting into like, you know, just even little scraping for a little piece of this, little things. We can eat all of that too. See, when you bake it, we can do like that. So we can take all the stuff, little stuff for the, not wasting, but it's hot. Ooh, my hand is hot. Okay, so I guess I can do like this. There you go. And this part is, okay, this part is, let's put it at the bottom. Maybe I can scrape with a spoon, something like that. That'll be, I can scrape all of it. It smells amazing. Okay, with that, okay, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna adding all of that, or like a peeling, or just like a peeling, so easy. So peeling so easy. Let me see, it's so hot. Ooh, it's still hot. Okay, so peeling is so easy. This one is okay, right? It's peeling. There you go. See, now like everything is peeling so easy. Just put it like that. Number two, see? Peel off very nicely. Peeling this. There you go. So you don't waste any one. Like when you cut it, like sometimes you're wasting a lot of piece. I'm gonna put it here. And then this one, it's peeling off. I think that would be easy for my hand. But this one seems like give me a little bit of challenge on the peeling. Oh, here you go. Beautifully, nice and peel everything. There you go. So that's the one too. See, when you're cutting and chopping, it's not actually, it's not gonna be that much. So even looks a lot. So yeah, this part. Wait, let me do the easiest one first. Okay, see, this one is easy to peel, done. Okay, and this one is super easy. There you go. Oh, it's so hot. Let me cool down my hands. And I guess I'm gonna use my, okay. You can kind of leave the squash. And if you have a time, you just like leave it on for just half an hour. It's gonna cool off. So that'll be that. And then this part, this one is super, okay, so this one is peeling off. Almost there. Here you go. Here you go. You're done. That's pretty much big one. I'm gonna start putting this whole thing into the soup right there. Isn't that nice? So I don't need to chop too much. I just like a bake it one, put it here. Should be nice. It's gonna be a nice squash soup. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, 2 more to go. Now I'm getting warm. There you go. I think a little bit more. This edge. I don't know if this is like a skin or if that's okay. Okay, here you go. And the last piece, see? Oh, my hand is okay. Cooling off my hand. Okay, I think that's the last piece and that's it. Here you go. And go this. All of that. All of this. All of this. And you can kind of taste what kind of taste is this squash, and you can kind of see that what kind of additional flavor you want to add on. So when you're eating that, because the squash has also, some squash is sweeter, some squash is a little not sweeter. So when you have this one, a little bit. Thank you so much, Michael. Okay, it's good. It's sweet, sweet and nice. Okay, so now you know what kind of flavor you want to add on this one. So it's always nice to eat a little bit of manchon. Okay, so now I guess you're gonna come back here. Wait, let me think. Actually, you know what? We're gonna blend it here. So let's do this. Now we're gonna clean up here. So we're gonna start to blend it here together. That way we can make up a nice soup will be done here. Okay, let me clean up here. And we're gonna put in some blender here at the same time. You wanna see that all the squash soup is going like this. See, like all the nice one. And then we're just going to, actually you don't need to even like mix with it. I just want to mix a little bit, it has a flavor, but already has a flavor. I'm gonna turn it off for now. So, oh, actually, you know, I want to make sure this is already cooked. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that part. Yeah, this part is still, like some of the middle part is still uncooked, so I still need to cooking down. Yeah, I still need to cooking down. Let me turn back on. Okay, so now I guess you guys gonna come back here again. Come back here, because we need to, I guess we can blend it in here. We can blend it here, I guess. Let me setting up my blender here. So that way we can see. Let me do blender here. And everything's right here. You can have some flavor. Oh. I guess I touch it. So let's go over here. That way. Okay, now stop. Okay, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna use just normal blender. Normal blender to blend it, the whole thing. Alright, so for that. In the meantime, we're still cooking. All the flavors go in the mix here. We'll blend it to make sure like the butternut squash is nice and soft. Almost there. Has a little bit still on the bottom. Little bit. So I just want to cook it down here. I'm cutting a small pieces. So let's go. So let's go back here. So we can kind of finishing up it together. Okay. So we don't need to charge this one. So let me go back here again. So we can go. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. So back to this side. Back to this side one more time. Okay. Back to this side. Oops. There you go. So we're gonna blend it. We're gonna blend it the whole things. Okay. Right now, I know you don't see anything other than a blender, so let me put it here so you can see. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of like final taste checking. So we're blending a little more. Actually, we're cooking a little more butternut squash. So I just want to cut. No, I don't need to even cutting. I'm just kind of squash this so I can have like a small piece. But we're gonna blend it anyway, so that's gonna be good. So now we have all the mixed flavors goes here, and then let me taste that. Okay, that's gonna be awesome one. So let me taste that. Let me taste a little bit. Oh, it has a little more like a deeper flavors. Because I think I'm just adding a little more cinnamon, a little more everything. So, and then we have a little mushroom we're gonna go on the bottom too. So definitely we don't need a nutmeg anymore. And I feel like I like to have just a little more curry. A little more curry taste. I'm gonna keep a curry taste flavors here. And no more nutmeg. No more cinnamon, so we don't need that one. Put it away. And then, let me see, hold on. So you gotta, can you, do I closing this? Okay, so, I guess I'm gonna put some soup at the end here, so I'm gonna keep it here. Maybe a little bit more pepper. That'd be good. I'm just gonna mix it. And then we're gonna adding up, I like adding up a little bit of here. For the heavy milk as an ending. Let's see. So we're gonna mix. I know you cannot see, huh? You cannot see, but you're gonna see right there on the blender soon. Okay, so I'm gonna mixing. Because once you kind of blend into a lot of butternut, like squash, and has all the different flavor can be changing to all like a different, like, you know, so I'm just going to, okay, taste one more time. It's going to be amazing. I feel like I need to adding a little more salt because I haven't added much salt. A little bit of salt here. And then I'm going to adding some heavy cream here. Okay, I'm going to adding some little heavy cream here. I'm going to mix up again. Oh, you don't see it? You don't see me. Ooh, it's gonna be started getting a nice and creamy looking with a nice squash. Okay, so I think I'm ready to blending. Okay. But I think before blending, I'm going to final. Let me see. I feel like I like adding. So good. I'm gonna blend it here. I'm gonna put it back. Then I can do a final adjustment for my flavors. So, what we need to do here. Is it hot? Okay. Just put it to, so like, just gonna put it into, using this. And kind of put it here. And blend it the whole things. With the onions and, you know, all the stuff, and even the gingers to the garlic to the all of it, we want to blend it. Yeah, so everything is going to be a blended. There we go. I still feel like I could adding the potato too. I think a potato and butternut squash combination, I think it'll be good. Things together. Have a little bit of more because we want to blend all of it. All the squash we have and the onions, everything. There you go. That's pretty much everything. All the flavors goes in here. That's a heavy one. Then I'm gonna close it. Now we're gonna close it. It's a hot one, so hopefully it doesn't, when I push the button, doesn't blast off here, right? So you always add on the apple too. Oh, the apple sounds really good too, okay? Yeah, apple kind of makes like a nice and little sweeter flavors. So I think I'm gonna do, I'm just so afraid doing on live like this. I feel like I don't wanna blast off here, because the inside is hot. Well, if I blast off, sorry, I'm gonna quick. push it down. Okay. Whoa. I feel like I blended it pretty good. Let me check. Because it's a hot one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think I blended it good, but just in case, one more time. Okay, I think I did it good. It's amazing, looks amazing. Open the lid and cover with a towel. Okay, Katie, that's a good idea, but I feel like this was too much. So if I open up, I think it's gonna be, yeah. So, but see, look at that. Oh my goodness, so good. I feel like this is a perfect one. Let me just taste it out of this. Let me taste, because I feel like I'm already adjusting a lot of flavor. So let me taste this. It's great flavors. I feel like, but today I feel like I want to have a little more creamy, but but I think this is good because it has a lot of ginger too. I can taste the ginger. This is perfect. Okay, so now what I like to do is, oh, one thing I forgot. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it back. Sorry, because I do have the. So I'm gonna put it back here. See the nice now. Okay, so now nice here, and then what I like to do is I like to putting this mushroom in here. So I'm gonna add in the mushroom here. Has all the nice butter flavors goes in here. A little bit of curry for butter flavors goes here. That'd be so nice. See the like the mushroom here. And then remember, I like adding my chicken because I feel like I like adding some little protein here. So I'm gonna add in all of it here. Ooh, that'd be so nice. Now like a mix together. I don't need to reheat it here because it has already nice. So now I have like a chopped mushroom here, add the chicken here. And that will be super awesome. Then I'm thinking, do I want to add in more, a little more cream? I'm not sure. But let me see this. See this one little chicken here with the mushroom. So let me taste it. Let me taste this one. It's so nice to have a chicken in there. Oh, this is so perfect. It's a nice flavors goes in here. So good. Okay. I think this is good. So let me just pour to making beautiful soup here. Beautiful soup as the ending. So I put some butter squash soup with the mushroom. I didn't want to blend it. And the chicken, I didn't want to blend it either. See this one has all the mushroom and the chicken and everything. Looks amazing. Tastes amazing too. So, and then we're gonna have a little bit at the end. We want to have like a vegetable, right? The vegetables, and we're gonna put in like here little veggies. Go here. And if you crave more like a little sweeter, and I like to making like a caramelized bacon. So they cut the bacon super small, and then with the brown sugar, and then just cook it down and just put it on top of it with the soup. It will be so good. I do all the time with the potato soup, but I just want to make a little healthier version. So let me taste this one. Final. Okay, we say itadakimasu. Okay, let's try this with the mushroom here. Let me try with the mushroom. So good. And I do have a chunk of a chicken inside. I know it looks delicious. Thank you so much, Michael. And thank you, Mark. I put a lot of ginger here, so good for you. So I made it this one for one soup. Got everything, a lot of vitamin C, mushroom, fiber, protein, and all the good stuff. So everything is amazing. So my final bite. It is so good. Makes me laugh, sorry. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Mark, to helping here, and appreciate you. So this is actually amazing. So I always love this soup, this type of the soup, but I always feel like something missing. Like I'm gonna add in some protein, stuff like that. So I think this is gonna be a good to do that. But I think if just like you can always changing up something, like you can, if you like the oatmeal, maybe put a bottom on the oatmeal and just pour on this soup and just kind of eat with oatmeal. I think that's also the great carb adding for your diet. I think that'd be good too. So anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna head into Japan for next week, so I won't see you next week, but maybe like if the time like works, because we have a different time, maybe I'll show you some of the things I'm eating over there if I can. I'm not sure. Then I'll back on here, but other than that, I will see you again to see more amazing recipes. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching Food Talk TV, and I will see you soon. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate you, Pina. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great weekend.